Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the ones, the onlys, Miss MJ, Javid, and Tommy Feight.
Hi.
Fight.
You get that wrong. Fight.
Well, it's spelled fight. So I mean, come on, David. See, we were just talking before we went on air about coffee, and this is why I haven't had.
It's spelled F-E-I, so most people say fate.
Yeah, if they get it up, they'll say fate because it's F-E or fight. It's fate or fight. But you said freight. That happens too from time to time.
But listen, you're from New York. You're from Queens, so you know I like fight. I'm all about fight.
There we go, man. That's what I'm saying. And I grew up in Queens in the 80s and 90s during the crack epidemic with the last name like fight. I got into a fight every day, so it's all good.
Do you miss, I mean, it is getting warmer now. We're heading into spring. Do you miss New York?
I always miss New York because I miss the people. You know what I mean? Like
we have to take more trips to New York. Like if we had it my way, we would go like once every other month. I think that would be good.
The weather for me is the biggest thing, and the travel sucks too. It's not, we've been fortunate the few times that we've gone with Sham so far.
But we're going.
Yeah, the few times we traveled with him so far, he's been a pleasure. But there's gonna probably be one of those trips where he's not, you know.
No, because that happens earlier in life. He's
well, you went to Arizona with him last year, and he was a fucking nightmare.
No.
That's what you said.
No. I said going without you because I wore heels and I was carrying him.
Okay.
But he's fine on like a 6-hour flight from LA, really?
Yeah.
So far. Like I said, knock on wood. We haven't taken 30 of them, but we've taken 2 or 3 or 4, and he's been good every time.
Every time we've been on a plane, he's been good, and I just think he's gonna be 3 soon. So once a baby is 3, I don't think he's gonna have those infant freakouts anymore. I think he's gonna be a good flyer.
Wow.
I think she's actually crazy.
Our son is
he's just gonna be flyer. His childish antics are gonna stop at 3.
He travels well, Dolly.
Yeah.
You're just willing it to the universe because you want to come to New York often. So let's put it out there.
Yes.
Well,
I'm actually really excited that we are going to be going to New York very soon, and I'm thrilled. I start doing a countdown. That's how excited I get.
We have 2 shows in New York with the podcast, so you're welcome to come to one of them. One of them's in the city, one of them's in Queens.
really?
Yeah, we're
back in the woods.
What part of New York are you in?
I live in Chelsea. Where are the shows? And
we always are in Chelsea when we come into the city.
Don't you usually stay at the Dream?
I always love the Dream. I don't like it anymore as much if they don't give me the room that leads to the pool. But yes, there's something really, really special and sentimental for me staying at the Dream.
Where are your live shows in the city? I will absolutely come. I didn't even know that these were happening.
310 Bowery Bar.
310 Bowery Bar, and the other one is in Bridie's in Queens.
Which is a really, really cool
the
bar.
9th and the 11th.
Our production had Truly Entertainment has parties at 310 Bowery Bar. It's his brother-in-law, so I guess it's his brother, my brother-in-law, and it's a really beautiful, sexy, well thought out bar. And
it'll be a good time.
Summer House had like an opening there for their season launch, which is another time you might have seen it. I'm sure you go or have gone. It's such a great bar.
Yeah.
I'm a partner in a vodka company now, and we're sponsoring it. So we're gonna taste the new vodka. We're gonna do a podcast. Yeah. It's gonna be a good time, but I suggest you don't drive. You're probably gonna be in no condition to walk.
I was gonna say, listen, you just have to say vodka for me. Like anyone that listens to this podcast knows that it's all vodka and coffee. You've got me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I mean, why isn't there vodka in this coffee?
Who's to say there isn't?
There should be, but
Well, listen, when you look back, MJ, to the beginning of Shahs, I mean, 2012, I mean, I have to rub my eyes when I see this, 10 years, do you look back and say who is that girl? So much has changed for you.
Yeah, you know what? It's actually when they called me from Ryan Seacrest Productions to see if I was interested in making it. It's even further than 2012. While it was a sizzle that was sold as a pilot, and I was, yeah, so it was
Probably
like,
3 years before it made air.
I think it was, yeah. So one thing, shout out to Jesse Lead, who is the person who did make the show, and he's still super close to us. But like, I was a girl walking my dogs, my 2 Chihuahuas, selling real estate and trying to go to Coachella. And the irony is that I'm still going to Coachella.
Yeah, she's still trying to go. She got one dog
Like,
now.
actually, my
She got a dog. She got a baby instead of 2. A baby and a dog instead of 2 dogs, and she's still desperately trying to go to Coachella.
So really, David, how much has changed?
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Listen,
still got
the basics. Do you do real estate at all anymore?
Yes. So all of my clients in real estate are people who I have worked with over the years. And during the pandemic, when I was, well, once Champs came into my life, everything in the world stopped.
But
So
it's a testament to how good she is in real estate, because all of her customers are literally returning. Like, she doesn't go out and pound pavement. It's just deals that come back to her, and it's all people that have bought houses
they're
or
like,
with her in the past. So, she's
Yeah,
definitely
we
good at
know
what she
you're-
does.
we know you're a full-time mom, and we just want you because we trust like all of the aspects of like buying and selling. But I hope I'm not jumping around. I just love being a mom so much. But I also am incredibly passionate about real estate, because when I tell you, when I connect with my clients, it is so important to be a part of the biggest purchase of their life. And it's personal, but you also have to always be like a liaison between the husband and wife, who butt heads during the purchase, and they have to compromise and figure out what they can afford versus what they want and wish list. And I love that, and the negotiating and like the trust that you build with them. So yes, I definitely, if I had maybe 72 hours in every day, I would be full-time at all of the things that I love.
Do you ever run in, I know you're such a fan of reality TV even before you, do you ever run into like the Selling Sunset agents, the $1 Million Listing agents?
I have so many friends in the Bravo sphere, and we actually, I'm like really proud of the family that we formed, because there's like this unspoken, what is it called?
Yeah, it's just,
Do I run into
Josh
selling?
Altman,
I
that
text-
guy, I would see
I'll
all
tell
the
you what I
fucking
did.
time. All the time throughout Hollywood.
I'll tell you what I
I can
did.
see why he's successful, because he's out there.
When Frederick left, I did message Josh Altman, like, let's all go out and celebrate. I'm not confirming